A very good morning, Dr. Madan Pillutla. Welcome to Hyderabad Management Association's Conclave this morning. We would like to know, the leadership themes, the Indian current scenario of young leaders, emerging. What kind of trends do you see?
So thank you for having me here. It's a pleasure to be here this morning. The theme that the Hyderabad Management Association picked up is very relevant for a lot of young people um, who have a desire to be in management. So my late colleague Sumatra Ghoshal used to say that management is a noble profession. And the reason he said that is that he said it's the only profession that you can think of in the world which cares very much about the effective use of limited resources in the world. So when you think about young people right now, the way that they need to be thinking about the resources in the world have become even more limited than during our time when we were young. We are part of the generation that probably exploited a lot of those resources and are handing over wicked problems to our younger generation. Starting with global warming and sustainability, it's an issue that they have to worry about a lot. And the young people that I know uh, who are working in that space are truly inspirational in the way that they're not giving up. They think that the world can be saved. So
Yeah.
that's one of them.
So, what kind of challenges or hurdles you see in the coming future for the young managers?
I think there are three big problems in the world, right? So the first of the big problems is sustainability, right? So the planet, if you're not going to be doing things the right way, we will not have a planet, or we will not have the human species in the planet going down. So they have to find ways of economic growth, but at the same time, keeping in mind that you cannot exploit resources the way that you were exploiting resources. The second big challenge is inclusion, because there's tremendous inequality in the world. While on the one hand there are a lot of people who are benefiting, there are also a bunch of people who are just being left behind, and new technologies is only going to be making it worse as you're moving along. And the third one is divisiveness. There is so it's an us versus them, and you see this in our politics. You see this in the way society is fragmenting on the basis of identities, and keeping people out, trying to bring people in, and so on. So these are the big challenges that people
And
that society
coming
has.
to Hyderabad, where you are located, and what kind of growth you are seeing, and what are the trends that you see in Hyderabad as a contributor to management and corporate?
So Hyderabad, has benefited enormously from political stability. At least in the 20 years that I know of Hyderabad, successive governments have followed through on the promises that previous governments have made. This has resulted in Hyderabad developing at the rate that it has developing, people investing in the way that they want to, and it has always been. You can think about it. It's always been a center for learning, which has helped. The IT and the pharma hub has grown out of the science that's happened here, the education that's happened.
Thank you very much